way.
Okay.
And so we're talking about the 70s where, you know, it's free love, it's Woodstock and all of these things. And he really just got caught up in the drug culture as an escape from the trauma that he was experiencing with the war. And so he served 2 tours in Vietnam. And I have an older brother who's 5 years my senior.
Okay.
And my mother, she came from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
And she was from the opposite side of the tracks. And, you know, a very well-to-do family, et cetera, et cetera. Meets bad boy, and she got in a world of trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that not familiar for us ladies?
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But anyhow, so what happened was he began to beat my mom.
Your brother.
Your father
yeah.
began to beat my mom.
Yeah.
And so I grew up in a home filled with domestic violence.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you tend to perpetuate what your home environment is. You know, one way or the other, you are impacted.
Yeah.
And so that was my introduction into the world. A father who was an alcoholic and a drug addict.
Yeah.
And so my upbringing was very tumultuous, and we moved around a lot, so I was always the new girl, always picked on. And eventually, it wasn't just like simple domestic violence. It was extremely violent, where he's breaking ribs and wrists and things of that nature. So we just grew up with my mother always in some form of healing from his abuse. And then later on, he began to abuse my older brother as well. And by the time I would say I was about 13 years of age, then it turned to me. And so I just remember all of these childhood memories of just hating my dad for what he did to my mother primarily, what he did to my brother, and then eventually to me. And so he actually, when I was 16 years of age, he actually threatened my life. And I found him in a closet, just curled up, having withdrawal from the drugs. And a very rough interaction ensued, and he threatened to kill me. Yes, it was that serious.
Bad,
It was that serious. And I believe that he would have, but my mother jumped in the way when he was trying to beat me.
In the act.